Alright, my name's Rory Wade Scott, and some people may know me by my web page on Facebook, Rory W. Scott. I got some news. I got a new group called the Cerberus Delta. It's based on the WWE wrestling team called The Shield. And the stable known as The Shield, the tag team stable. I'd like to announce two of the new members, William Thorin Black at Major General, and myself as Aurora Rory Nova Scott, aka Aurora Michaels. I'd like to name him as new member of the Shield, and I'd like to name Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns the new Intercontinental Champion and the new World Heavyweight WWE World Heavyweight Champion. They're leading a retcon group of soldiers known as Cerberus Delta. Delta, India, Lima, and all of those in symbolisms at the beginning of the music I want you to listen to, because the retcon group of 6 wrestlers, first being William Thorin Black as Delta Squad member Orlando, and myself, who has 2 appearances as my alter ego Delta Squad member Miami, and my real alias as Delta Squad member Maine. Check the Cerberus Delta web group on Facebook to explain that whole ordeal. But I'll let the music come on, and then I'll talk about the matches that the Authority are gonna be putting on to at least 2 of the members I know are gonna be a part of the team, William Thorin Black and myself. It's time to get Fantasy Mondays on.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
See, the Shield is a army stable. It's always been that set up. I mean, bulletproof vests and army cargo pants, black army boots. Okay, here's the setup. You got 2 new members, but it ends up being 1 member at the beginning who leads up to the 2nd member. Alright, so This is a fantasy match for all of us Delta Squad members from Cerberus Delta. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are getting picked on by the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie, as well as Brock Lesnar, who wants another shot at the title, and all of Paul Heyman guys, including CM Punk, Ryback, Curtis Axel, Antonio Cesaro, and later on Dean Ambrose turns his back on Roman when he loses the Intercontinental title right before the big match against Team Authority and Team Heyman, Paul Heyman's team. It's a triple elimination for power. The team that withstands everything and is the last team in the ring is the team that wins, and everything's on the line. But that's a later match down the road. In this present sequence of a episode, Roman and Dean are being beat up on by Team Paul Heyman and Team Authority every night until it's Team Authority's turn to bully Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, and a new character, a crazy 5'8" young wrestler comes into the ring wearing jeans, black A1 shoes from Jordan, a black long sleeve shirt, a throwback Shield sweatshirt, not zipped up, and a Shield Hounds of Justice mask across his face that's really a bandana. And he literally comes to the ring, stands back to back with the other two Shield members, and obliterates all Team Authority. Everybody's trying to get in the ring to get a piece of the newly formed Shield. Who God knows who this character, Delta Squad member Miami, my own character, no one knows who this kid really is. No one knows at this point. It's me, Roman, and Dean, and I jump off the top rope after I kick Triple H and grab his sledgehammer. He gets really irritated about it. I drop it on the ground as I'm flying in the air, step on it like a pogo stick, as a slingshot my body in the air, and as I'm falling on top of Stephanie, I curb stomp her in midair. And Seth Rollins comes at me with a Money in the Bank contract that the Authority renewed for one more month and so he can cash it. He comes at me, and I super kick with a Sweet Chain Music his briefcase right back in his face. And then Big Show comes after me, but Roman Reigns spears Big Show, and then Kane tries to come after me, but Dean Ambrose does the dirty deeds to Kane, and then J&J Security come after me, and we all basically, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose mock Sweet Chain Music, both J&J Security, Joey Mercury and Jamie Noble, as I fly into them with a drop kick with 2 feet right to their jaw and pretty much flip them right on their stomach when they're coming forward. With it took a lot of force to do that. Then while I'm up on my feet, we grab Triple H, bring him inside the ring, and give him what he deserves. We pick him up, all 3 of us, drop him to the mat with the body slam, and then we go outside the front of the ring, and Big Show and Kane come at us again, and we throw Big Show into the barricade, and we throw Kane into the ring post, and then Seth Rollins comes at me again, and I sweet chin him for a second time. I send the briefcase in his face, and then I basically spin around in midair after I sweet chin him and land on the briefcase, smashing it open. I accidentally break its buckle. So when the money's spread out on the floor, I just decide to kick it around and have some fun with it. Dean comes up and laughs and then picks it up and like does the money maker spread right on top of Seth Rollins' face. And then Roman Reigns looks at us like, "What are you guys doing?" and asks us to go back up the stadium, up the stairs, and we leave. And right before we're about to go up and go to the doors to inside the stadium, Triple H says, "I want to know who that is," and gives a great F-bomb. And like, we leave, and the very next night on SmackDown, it's brought up that my name is Cerberus Delta Squad member Miami. And I'm the first. It's not mentioned at that point, but Triple H and Stephanie fired Dean and Roman Reigns. And since I was never I was signed a contract, but since I in storyline was never really a signed contract member of the WWE, it ends up that like I was banned from being in the building, but after Stephanie and Triple H later on in the show, towards the end, tell us we're fired, Dean and Roman, we say right to Triple H's face, "You can fire us, but there's gonna be 6 more members coming into the business that sign contracts." And that's when the threat is imposed. And Triple H is like, not believing it at first, but the next night on SmackDown, that's when he gets attacked again. We'll start there on our next topic. Thanks for Fantasy Mondays.